Why the f*** are you touching me? Why are you f***ing touching me? Why are you f***ing touching me?
At a checkpoint, a citizen stands up to federal immigration officers, refusing to answer their questions and asserting his Fifth and Sixth Amendment rights. The officers, trying to flex their authority, insist the citizen must answer. Citing their power under the Immigration Nationality Act, they threaten arrest if he doesn't comply. The citizen, unwavering, argues back, invoking his right to remain silent and demanding his rights be respected. But the officers, more interested in control than justice, refuse to budge, escalating the tension. We are within 100 miles of the border, so you have to identify yourself. Later, as the man refuses to identify, officers get triggered and situation get heated. Officers end up arresting him. Watch what happens next. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I have added Keith Brown channel link in the description. Make sure to check it out.
Alrighty, both you citizens?
Yes.
You're a citizen, sir?
I don't answer questions.
You actually do have to answer if you're...
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions because I have a Fifth Amendment right not to answer questions.
Federal immigration checkpoint. Yes, you do have to answer
Right.
if you're a U.S. citizen.
And we're 100 miles away from the fucking border.
No, you're not.
I have not.
You're not. You're
Well, I am within the United States. I have a Fifth Amendment right not to answer any questions
well, this is
without a
federal...
lawyer present. I'm invoking my Sixth Amendment right. Do whatever you got to do.
This is a federal
I have no statements to make, and I'm not answering any questions.
You do have to answer if you're
I don't have to answer a goddamn thing. Fifth Amendment.
Yes, you do actually.
I don't have to answer
That's
anything.
right there. You do have to answer if you're a U.S. citizen.
I don't have to answer a goddamn
Alright,
thing.
then you can park right up there. You
We don't have to park right up there.
Yes,
We'd
you
like
do.
to be free to go on about our way.
Federal immigration inspection. You do
I
have to
understand that,
answer.
and I have a federal Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't answer questions. Leave me the alone. You're impeding traffic. We'd like to be free about it to go on our way. You're the one who is stopping us here. You're stopping us here.
Disrespect this. This is a U.S. border.
You don't need to disrespect me.
And I am attempting to conduct an immigration inspection under Section 287(a)(3 of the Immigration Nationality Act.
And I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
United States versus Martinez Fuerte, 1976, that the U.S. Border Patrol has the authority to set up permanent or fixed checkpoints.
Yes.
On public highways.
Yes. You are allowed to set up your checkpoints. I am not required.
And that these checkpoints are not a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Do you understand that?
I didn't say it was a violation of the Fourth Amendment. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right. Sixth Amendment. Do you have reason to believe that I am not a United States citizen?
The question, sir, if you're a United States citizen, you're free to go.
Do you have reason to believe that I am not a United States citizen?
Sure, you mind stepping out?
Do what you got to do. I don't care.
It's a company vehicle.
I know. Do whatever you got to do.
Don't.
Don't reach in the vehicle. That's a Fourth Amendment violation.
Can you shut the vehicle off, sir?
Martinez Fuerte, case law 2428, sir, states that any vehicle at 100 nautical miles will be inspected for...
Keep your goddamn hands off of my brother. Me. Don't touch me. That's assault.
It's not assault.
It is assault. Any unwanted touching is assault. My hand's in my pocket so that I'm not a threat.
I don't know what's in your pocket. That's what the problem is.
Keep your hands off me. Why are you touching me? Why the are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me?
Harassments by police officers. Question: is it illegal to sit in a car for more than 7 minutes? Well, maybe yes. This innocent, hard-working guy gets harassed by a cop for sitting in his car for 7 minutes after work. This is at night, not sure what time it is. Even though he did nothing wrong, the officer keeps asking questions and won't let up. Reagan gets more and more annoyed and just wants to go home, but the officer won't leave him alone. Watch the video and share your thoughts in the comments. The original video is attached in the description.
Why am I getting harassed for?
I'm not harassing you.
Yes, you sure is harassing. I'm a working man just getting off of work. I just got off the bus, got in the car. I'm parked over here. I did nothing. Now, what's the problem?
You've been parked here since I've gotten here.
And how long was that?
I don't know. It's probably about 7 minutes now.
All right,
Maybe
so
10 minutes
it's it's 7 minutes now because you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
Now, can you back your cop car up so I can get home from work?
Okay, where do you live?
It doesn't matter where I live at. I'm about to get the hell home from work.
Okay.
I'm not bothering you.
No, you're not bothering me.
Okay, is everything good? Am I arrested for anything? Did I do anything wrong?
Well, I'm just wondering because now you're giving me a really hard time.
I'm not giving you no hard time.
You
had no, because you know why? Because I'm just getting off of work. I'm a working man. I pay my taxes.
I understand that.
You right in back of my car, so I can't go nowhere.
Yeah, I understand.
What's the problem?
I'm investigating this. Why?
Why are you investigating why I'm parked here? I could park in any parking lot in here.
It's just suspicious. You know why? Because everybody else that's here is parked over there.
Yeah,
That's
I'm just getting off of work.
Okay,
I was
well,
parked here
where do you
earlier.
work?
It doesn't matter where I work at. I have done nothing wrong.
Where do you live?
I have done nothing wrong.
I'm just asking because.
No, well, I do not have to. I do not have to answer that. I do not have to answer that. I do not have to answer that. It's nothing. I'm doing nothing wrong. It's okay if I go home.
Where do you live?
Is it okay if I go home, sir?
Where do you live?
Is it okay if I go home?
What's your address?
Is it okay? Is it okay if I go home, sir?
Yeah, after I'm done my
Because
investigation.
right after all this is done, tomorrow I'm going down and I'm gonna show him this video of you harassing me.
That's fine.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Now, can I go home, please?
No, you still haven't produced any kind of identification for me. You
For
don't tell
what?
me where you live.
For what? I've done nothing to show you anything. I've done nothing.
I just told you why I'm here. That's all.
I have done nothing. Now, can I please go home, please, sir?
How come you open your door to?
Because you got the light shining for no reason.
Well,
I've done
pulling up on
nothing.
A strange vehicle. I don't know.
A
what's
strange
going on inside
vehicle?
the vehicle.
What makes it so strange about a Lincoln Navigator? Is this strange?
Nothing's so strange, man.
Everybody there's a lot of people got a Lincoln Navigator. Is
You're
that
right.
strange?
You're absolutely right.
Okay, now what's the problem?
I told you what the problem was.
Okay, well, can you back your car up? You can back your car up and
I'm asking you to identify.
I'm not doing anything.
But you're free to go.
Okay. Can you back everything up so I can go?
I'm leaving so you can leave.
Okay, well,
Where do you live?
no, I'm not gonna do that. But why did you do this?
I told you.
I'm
why.
just, you
have
know what
it
I'm
You
saying?
already have it on tape. I told you why. I'm not
Okay.
gonna repeat myself.
Okay.
7 times.
All right. So, okay, you have a good night.
You too, sir. Have a good night.
All right.
The cop pulls over this innocent man for a checkup on his ride. The officer asks for the driver's logbook and license. He doesn't have the logbook, which sets off the cop. He starts demanding extra info from Con, like his full name and address, even though it's all on Con's license. Con tries to reason, but the cop won't listen. Then the cop looks at the truck's tyres and finds them worn out. Instead of just giving a warning, the cop gets aggressive when Con refuses to talk about his load. He threatens to call his boss. The driver feels targeted, thinking the stop is payback for speaking his mind earlier. The cop denies it, blaming Con's attitude and his bad tyres for the stop. But it's clear the cop's just on a power trip. Later, the senior police officer gets involved, but he further escalates the situation. Watch the video and share your thoughts in the comments below. The original video link is added in the description.
I don't have a logbook. I'm not 160K from home.
Okay. Just going to be doing a vehicle inspection on your truck here.
Why is that for?
I'll give you there because you're a commercial vehicle.
Oh yeah.
I'm driving on the provincial highway.
That's what you pulled me over for?
Well, and you fingered me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that why?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
You're driving a commercial vehicle, inviting attention to yourself.
Okay. No, that's all I needed to know.
Good. What's your full name, sir?
It's on the driver's license.
Are you failing to identify
It's
yourself?
on the driver's license.
What's your full name and date of birth?
It's on the driver's license right
So
there.
You're failing to identify
I
yourself.
just gave you my driver's
What is
license,
your-
man.
Yeah, and I'm asking you who you are.
Yeah,
and
it's
what your
right
date of
there.
birth is.
It's right there on my driver's license.
I'll ask you one more time. What's your full name, date of birth, and
Sit.
current address?
Any better situation?
Well, you've already kind of got yourself into this.
Oh, freedom of expression is the
What kind of
situation.
expression?
My freedom of expression. That's what you pulled me over for.
What expression?
That's what you pulled me over for.
I was conducting a legal traffic stop on a vehicle that was speeding, and I saw a dump truck driver agitated, So I pulled him over to ensure that he was safe to be on the road and wasn't impaired.
Okay.
So you appeared agitated, and now as a result, there's commercial vehicle inspection being done because of the low tire tread on the vehicle. So you got yourself into this situation. We're gonna ask very basic questions. Are you loaded or unloaded?
I'm not answering questions.
Okay. So this is our.
Hey there, are you a supervisor?
No, I'm a senior constable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're coming up here, traffic, lots of traffic. He busted a UE right in front of everybody. He stopped on the road, backed up, and then busted a UE right on this main road with all this traffic. I was like, that's bullshit. I flipped him off. He came down there, he went down past me, busted another UE, came up and pulled me over.
Okay. I wasn't here for that portion, unfortunately. So we're just dealing with this portion now.
To me, it sounds like a retaliatory stop for a freedom of expression. That's what it sounds like to me.
Ensure that you weren't high or impaired because you appeared agitated and you're driving a commercial vehicle. Most people don't hang out the window flipping off.
There was no hanging out the window.
In my experience,
no hanging out the window, bud.
This line of work, you appear agitated under the influence of drugs when you're driving a large dump truck hanging out, fingering your other motorists, including police officers doing their job.
So we need to know whether you're loaded or not for the tow truck. That bill's going to be extended otherwise, and that's going to go back to you or the owner.
You're
obligated to report that anyway because you're a commercial operator. Just like you'd be obligated to.
So I'm getting towed for what?
It's a Division 21 inspection. That's got to take it to Kenworth. So that's to make sure that it's in compliance because the front tires are below their limit. In addition to that, you haven't done a pre-trip inspection.
They're
so
below.
We don't know what.
They're below the limit.
They appear to be below the limit.
They haven't been measured.
No, they don't need to be measured.
They appear to be.
Yeah, so
they appear to be below the limit.
Yeah. So, are you going to comply with the request under the CVSC regulations that you have to tell us that information or no?
Well, are you going to measure them?
No. That's why it's going in for an inspection. I'm asking you whether it's loaded or not for the tow truck.
Wow, man. You're a real piece of eh? Wow.
Okay. So are you going to answer?
Well, apparently not. You get butthurt over a finger.
Doing my job, man.
That's not your job. Your job is to be a pirate? Holy, man.
What's your first name?
I'm Lucas.
Lucas? Okay, Lucas, are you loaded or not?
No.
Okay, thanks so much. Like I said, that's just going to save you a dollar amount in the end for what they decide to send for closure, okay? So you're able to make your own arrangements for a ride, and then we can give you some paperwork and you can go over that, okay? And then we can go over the documents again and just make sure that if you have any questions in the meantime, I'm sure there's going to be more afterwards as well, right? You got
here. Can we do something here? The truck is it's due for an MBI at the end of May, and that's what we're doing.
He didn't complete a pre-trip inspection. And
well, can you give him a ticket for that?
On the front of the vehicle
we realize they're getting low. Did you measure them?
I'm going to go measure them right now, but as my
432s.
My son's visual, there was enough to pull it for that.
Well, can you just ticket us instead of tow it, please?
As for Division 21, we can have it pulled to a Peterbilt.
Of course you can. I'm not saying you can't.
At the end of the day.
But I've just had a heart attack, and that's why he's driving my truck. Yeah. I can't work. They've taken my CDI.
Well, so it's unfortunate that
we're a kilometer away from home.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. He's on a public highway.
I totally get it, but you don't have to tow the truck. It's fine.
Well,
it's not going to blow a tire going a kilometer here,
sir.
Let us fix it.
You can have with your son who is driving the vehicle.
I know that.
However, as per the division, we are well within our authority.
I totally get, but you're well within your authority to just let us, be a decent guy.
If there's an accident here, and after this interaction, and the vehicle is not up to spec, it's on us.
I'll follow him right home.
It's on us. So unfortunately,
come on, he's not going to blow a tire between here and home,
sir. Unfortunately, as a professional running a business, you need to be.
You know what you're doing to me? Like my mortgage is due next month, and my interest rate is going to triple. And I'm trying to hold on to my house, and we're trying to work where there's 3 families living off this truck right now.
How far is your residence?
We live right behind the Canco.
Okay, go up to the truck. I'm going to speak to my partner here who's proficient in the world. Okay, we all have opinions. You might be surprised how on board and on the same page you and I are about some things. Yeah. Okay, so don't think for a second that it's about freedom of speech speech or what you are and aren't allowed to think. I don't come here, he doesn't come here to put on this uniform to go out and make people's lives. But when you're driving a commercial vehicle and you're out fingering the police who are doing their job, you're probably going to invite some unwanted attention. That's common sense. Okay? And I worked in the profession that I believe you do for 6 years prior to this, and it's embarrassing that and shameful that you would treat a fellow first responder with that. And maybe you should consider a different career.
Well,
choice.
you don't know my history.
That's my personal expression, and that's my personal belief, and I'm allowed to say that. Okay?
You don't know my history with you guys either, so.
Well, hey, everyone has there's how many hundreds of thousands of law enforcement officers in North America. Don't judge us all by the same cover, man. Okay? Shit happens. I'm not judging you as a character. Like, come on. You're getting a ticket for failing.
I hate
the
to say it, but you're right.
Report.
Cool.
All right. NCA, commercial vehicle operator, professional driver. You need to be doing that. Okay. There's information on the back how to pay the ticket, dispute the ticket. Remember, we have a year. If obviously,
If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more First Amendment videos.